Collabs are quite popular through games as a service, providing more income for free-to-play games across the board. We got Fortnite, Call of Duty, Smite, and many others have been diving headfirst into the collab space, and there's plenty of talk and speculation about how or whether Marvel Rivals will follow suit. Now, I'm not personally advocating for huge collabs in Marvel Rivals. I'd rather have them focus on Marvel characters and Marvel-related skins, and then have that be prioritized over working on collabs. Similar to how, a big example that maybe you don't like, but Fortnite just started doing collabs and now it's all they do. They don't have any unique skins or items or whatever come to the game anymore. It's all collabs. So if Marvel Rivals followed suit, would that be the new norm? And I obviously don't want that. But you know, some of the first mods for the PC version were technically collabs through reskins, so there's obviously some desire for collabs in the game. Collabs can be done poorly or they can be done greatly. Overwatch and Call of Duty seem to go about collabs on the lower end for the most part. There are some decent ones. And then on the other hand, we got Smite and Fortnite, who are on the higher end. Despite your feelings for the games in general, they do collabs very well. Smite even had Ninja Turtles, Avatar The Last Airbender, and Transformers all before Fortnite did. Fortnite obviously does a lot of Marvel collabs. And Smite has unique collabs like RuneScape, where not many other games would collab with something like RuneScape. A fear that many players have for Rivals doing collabs so much is that they would be done poorly, and that would be just a waste of resources that could be utilized somewhere else. Somewhere better, like unique skins, or for example, the Lunar New Year event is coming out. As I'm recording this, it's coming out tomorrow. So that Rocket League mode and 3 skins are coming with that. Maybe that wouldn't happen if they're focusing on collabs instead. I'm not sure if many people remember this because it was such a small thing, but Rivals technically launched with a collab, like day one, and it had a few early ones, and they were all minor, they weren't skins or anything. There are some sprays and nameplates that are in-game that have to do with other Marvel games. It's technically not really a collab, but it is a collab with other Marvel games like Marvel Snap. There was a nameplate for Marvel Snap. And during Season 0 of Rivals, once you completed 10 games, you got a free glider to claim in Fortnite. So technically they had a collab with another game already. So the groundwork is already here for future collabs. They just seem to be boring ones. For example, there's even MCU skins, which is technically a collab, but it's for another Marvel property, so is it really a collab? But technically it is. New collab heroes or legendary skins is where the bulk would be. There are a couple of legendary skins in the game, like, for example, the Loki skin from the Battle Pass ongoing in Season 1, the very first thing you get. It changes the character's looks and his voice lines. This could be utilized in a way to bring in collabs, a similar manner to how Smite handles them, and is basically what mods have been doing with Batman, Moon Knight, and Mr. Fantastic being from One Piece. Although obviously a DC collab is unlikely, other ones can seem right at home. Lara Croft has basically entered every single game that has ever had collabs. Fortnite, Magic the Gathering, Brawlhalla, Call of Duty, Dead by Daylight. She's literally in everything, including Naraka Bladepoint, a game also published by NetEase. We already have an archer in the game. They could just give Hawkeye a legendary skin that changes him into Lara Croft. It also would be just interesting to see her in the art style. A God of War Thor skin, a Master Chief Punisher skin. Could be funny, although a little bit too foreign. I think it would stand out a little bit too much, but it would be funny. I don't think it would get to that point, but it's just something to think about. Or they could go about doing it like Marvel vs. Capcom, which is obviously a Marvel game, and actually adding in a new playable character as a collab. I really highly doubt that this would be the direction they would ever take, but imagine how much publicity they would get if a DC character was added this way. Really, any playable character being a collab would get a lot of publicity. I just don't think it would be very positive if it was done early on when so many people want so many more Marvel characters. Another way to think about this is Super Smash Bros. Bringing in all of the different characters, like for example Banjo-Kazooie technically was no longer a Nintendo character and was brought in to Super Smash Bros. Steve from Minecraft, the Fire Emblem characters, like all those things were brought into Super Smash Bros. As playable characters. Marvel Rivals is obviously not Super Smash Bros., but I'm just saying as an example. So, what do you think? Should there be collabs at all? And if they are, Should there just be actual characters or legendary skins? Or should rivals stick to nameplates and sprays only? Or should Marvel characters that are similar to one another just be legendary skins for characters already in the game? Like Spider-Gwen as a legendary Spider-Man skin, or X-23 as a Wolverine skin, that sort of thing. Let me know what you think. And this was a quick video with random B-roll footage, so I don't know what's even playing right now when I'm recording. It's just some game. So it could be against bots. You know, you guys can come in the comments and say, oh, you're playing against bots. I don't care. It doesn't matter. It's just footage for you to watch while I talk. See ya.